Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free this. Yeah, I don't really know what it is. It fell out of my microphone. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, today's Friday. It is Friday. It is the greatest day on planet Earth because we are back with more ERB. Now, you guys know I read the comments, the good, the bad, the ugly, the troll, and this was definitely one of the next highest requested ERBs that you wanted to see. I couldn't be more excited for this one. We got the Battle of the British Spies. I'm talking about James Bond, and I'm talking about Austin Powers. But before we go any further, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the song in the intro. If you guys like that, yes, I'm a rapper myself. There's a good chance you like my breakdowns, the way that I think about music. You'll probably like my music as well. That song is just released. Brand new music video, guys. I'll put that link below if you want to support me and support the channel directly. But anyways, we know what we're here for. Austin Powers, James Bond. Step up to the plate. Let's see what you got.
James Bond! Fortune! Austin Powers!
You've got a little bit of that James Bond, just movie sample, that feel to it, like the great openings that we have to the Bond movies when he walks into the scene and then he shoots down the barrel of the gun. Oh, I like it. We're not biased at all on this one.
Bond! Fortune! Austin Powers! I'm beef with a sheath and no and Blofeld with a cheek scar.
Already, man, he's wasted no time talking about the people who he has been in battle with. Lashif, that was Casino Royale days. No, Dr. No. Wow, that takes us back. And then Blofeld, we've met multiple times. There's the old school Blofeld with the cheek scar, and then the one that we saw in Inspector when he throws the watch and it blows up in his face. Yeah, how you like that? I got time for you today. All right, enough of the wordplay. Let's keep going.
I'm beef with a sheath and no and Blofeld with a cheek scar. But they were not as crooked and rotten as your teeth are. I go balls to the wall for on this whack twat in an ascot.
What? Wow, he's really coming in balls to the wall in this whack twat with an ascot. I love the internal scheme. It's very condensed and very quick, and you really got to be tuned in with the British accent, man. It's so smooth, but not as crooked and rotten as your teeth. We know Austin Powers, which is just a parody of spy movies in general, but playing off of parodies and the generalization that British people have bad teeth, which is not true. My wife is British people, so we're not gonna have that nonsense around here. She's a hot lady. But Austin Powers, as we know, just has the it's all crooked and messed up. That's a good diss, because playing off of the double of like the crooks that he's dealing with, them being very crooked and twisted. Shout out to my twin daughters. If you hear noises, it's okay. They're not being murdered. They're just having playtime.
As your teeth are. I go balls to the wall for on this whack twat in an ascot.
Balls to the wall, but also balls to the Walther. He likes his Walther little hand pistol, the PPK, isn't it? Did I get that right? I don't know, but you know, James's signature gun, and like Q gives it to him and it's registered to his fingertips. Man, I love the Bond movies. What was your favorite Bond movie? Comment below. For me, it was Skyfall. Skyfall, amazing.
Rotten as your teeth are. I go balls to the wall for on this whack twat in an ascot. Blast your
And the whack twat, because in British, you want to diss someone, call him a twat. Doesn't it sound better than dumbass? You twat. Drink your cup of tea, twat. All right, I'm done. Ascot. What is an ascot? That's like a tie, isn't it? Yeah, it is a tie. Ascot ties. It's like a style in a way of wearing your tie. So that's what Austin Powers wore, and also was prevalent back in the day, in like the 60s and 70s of Austin Powers' time.
as your teeth are. I go balls to the wall for on this whack twat in an ascot. Blast shots at you like gas from the back slot of the fat Scot. Permission from the crown.
That is a great flow. Blast shots at you like the what? The something slot of a fat Scot. I just like the double scheme, but he's just punching da 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 da. And what he's doing is he's hitting that in between the percussive hits, and it just adds a totally different tempo to his voice versus the actual tempo of the beat. And it just speeds things up and makes it sound so good to the ears with the flow, man. This is a nice flow. And look at James. He's got his classic whip behind him. He's got the British flag.
In an ascot. Blast shots at you like gas from the back slot of the fat Scot.
From the back slot. Oh my God. That was a fat bastard shout out from the Austin Powers movies. But also, listen, James Bond, is English, but he's also Scot too. Oh, I was going to do something, but I can't do it. I was going to talk about sort of the rivalry and, you know, the issues between England and Scotland, but actually Bond is from Skyfall in Scotland, and he was orphaned. So, but he's played by an English actor. Anyways, just plays off of that. I think there's a little bit of that relating to it with the Scotsman line and the British lines, but also Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. Yeah, baby.
Author on this whack twat in an ascot. Blast shots at you like gas from the back slot of a fat Scot. Permission from the crown.
He's very flatulent. Very flatulent. When he's blasting shots, firing shots on the microphone, he's gassed up. There's a lot of wordplay going on right now. This is going to be longer than I think.
In an ascot. Blast shots at you like gas from the back slot of a fat Scot. Permission from the crown to put a scoundrel down. I've earned it. I'm licensed to kill. You couldn't get a learner's permit. After 24 films, I'm...
Oh, man. You couldn't get a learner's permit. He's licensed to kill because, yeah, Bond does have a license to kill. In order to complete the mission, if he has to use lethal force, he has the license to do that. So I like that play off of that. And then what was the other line before that? Oh, permission from the crown, because he serves the crown, you know, at MI5 or is it MI6? God, where's my brain going today? Both spy branches. I just paused awkwardly to see what you guys would do if you would think that the volume was broken. I'm really in a weird mood today, Knox. Get it together.
Earned it. I'm licensed to kill. You couldn't get a learner's permit. After 24 films, I'm still reaching new heights. Your third move.
Oh, I got it. The put the scoundrel down because a dog, right? AKA a scoundrel, like when you put a dog down. So putting the scoundrel down, that was good.
Get a learner's permit. After 24 films, I'm still reaching new heights. Your third movie died. Guess you only lived twice. Spell my name.
Only lived twice. That's a Bond movie. So that's a Bond movie reference. Then your third movie died. So meaning that, you know, the first two Austin Powers are very good. International Man of Mystery and Spy Who Shagged Me. And then, yeah, the third one just, it did kind of flop. But I also think Live Twice plays off of the fact seeing Bond has like multiple lives. He never dies, but Austin Powers was cryogenically frozen, wasn't he? So I think that's a clever double there because not only did he live in the period of the 60s, then he was frozen, and then he came back in the 90s. So in essence, he lived two lives. There is so much going on here. This is amazing, and I love it. It's so true, though. You've had so many different characters play Bond throughout the years, so many different movies, and the franchise always just, it rocks on, man. It's still a great franchise to this day. Yeah.
Still reaching new heights.
And then also we had the
your third movie
based on the work by Ian Fleming. Ian Fleming wrote the Bond novels. Have you guys ever read the Bond novels? I do recommend them if you like the Bond series. But I like the shout out to Ian there.
We died. Guess you only lived twice. Spell my name. The ladies wanna be on D. Any sex of
B on D. D is in Daniel Craig. They want to be on D, but also D is in his dick. And then B on D, B-O-N-D, spelling his name Bond. So good. And look at that. You've got the cards from Casino Royale. You've got the symbol of Spectre and that organization. There's a lot of homage going on here. I'm excited.
You only live twice. Spell my name. The ladies want to be on D. Any sex appeal you might have is B on me. I'm bespoke from my head to my toe, and after this flow I'm done. I only need one round. Golden gun. You look a lot more blonde.
He just brought my childhood back to life. I'm so happy about that. If you guys have never played the original Nintendo 64, 007. Oh, GoldenEye, people. Wow. We used to, back in the days before, you know, you could jump on the internet and play against a bunch of people. You just have friends over at the house, and yeah, you'd go at it in 007. If you got that golden gun, that was game over, man. And that's also homage to the movies as well. The golden gun in the movies, the assassin who used it, you know, one shot, golden bullet would kill people. And then I think there were some other lines that don't need as much breaking down because it's pretty straightforward. But obviously, you know, custom fitted because all of his suits, he's so well dressed. He's got that swagger, that style, same with his flow that he's delivering.
I only need one round. Golden gun.
And that is dope. Again, we saw that in Skyfall when he walks in. It's been used so many times in the Bond movies, you know, throughout the years. Even in the game itself, they have paying homage like that. And that's just the infamous scene. And then he shoots, and then you see the blood drip down.
You look a lot more blonde in your movie, baby. That's all right. Let's just keep it groovy, baby. Better exposition told me this will be boring. Ooh. But Jesus, man, even my mojo's snoring.
I love the flow switch. That is so perfect just for Austin Powers and, you know, the vibe, the psychedelic vibes that he brings. I wasn't even processing the lyrics that he was saying because the voice acting was so good and the cadence, the enunciation. That is like Austin Powers, man. That's really, really good.
Golden gun.
It's cool.
You look a lot more blonde in your movie, baby. That's alright, let's just keep it groovy, baby.
Keep it groovy. One of his signature catchphrases. Groovy, baby. Yeah. And then you look a lot more blonde. I guess that's saying, like, you know, when you see someone on the internet and they look good, but, you know, that's why we got filters and Photoshop and angles and stuff. And you see them in real life and you're like, oh, wow, that happened. That's scary. Why did Siri pop up? I didn't catch up. Can you try again, Siri? I'm talking about real life, not artificial intelligence. Go away, Siri.
Basil exposition told me this would be boring, but Jesus, man, even my mojo snore.
Basil Expedition in the films always, you know, like gives plot lines and contributes to the narrative when they don't want to show it. So Basil Expedition told him this would be boring dealing with James Bond because, yeah, Austin Powers, what he is, the parody, the humor, the way that things are paced and move versus the Bond series. There's a big difference between the two as spies and between the two movie series, that's for sure.
Listen, told me this would be boring, but Jesus, man, even my mojo snoring.
His mojo, his sex game, yeah. And he's all about the mojo. He's all about it. So if that's snoring, you know it's bad.
Listen, told me this would be boring, but Jesus, man, even my mojo snoring. I've never seen such a miserable spy. I've also never seen a man with glistening thighs. I mean, you can't shag proper.
What is it? Oh, that was Casino Royale too, wasn't it? When he comes out of the beach and he's all just jacked. I'm like, wow, Daniel Craig's been in the gym. Yeah, one man to another. He was that was Adonis of a specimen, but he had the glistening thighs, and you know I'm manly, but I'm pretty hairy in my leg area. So when you're waxing the thighs and stuff, you get the diss. He's saying, yeah, you're not so manly. But really, he's kind of been swagging on this. He's not really firing shots at Daniel Craig, or the Daniel Craig that's being played by James Bond here, as I would like. I want to see some more disses and some more swings. It's kind of just him doing his own thing, just being Austin and being funny right now.
Spy. I've also never seen a man with glistening thighs. I mean, you can't shag properly with that wax tush. Birds flock to...
Get it? Shag properly, have sex properly with that wax tush. So again, he's playing off of that. But also, shag, like a shag of hair. Not having a shag down there because it's all waxed up. Nice little wordplay.
I mean, you can't shag properly with that wax tush.
It's a great beat.
Birds flock to the musk of my chest bud. Yeah, I hypnotize you with a little striptease and then you don't show.
Oh, like when he blew up the fembots because he hypnotized them. I love that little play right there because he hypnotized them because he did a striptease in order to malfunction their circuits. That's a nice one.
My chest bud.
And obviously birds are not sparrows outside. Birds are girls. That's British talk, people.
Yeah, I hypnotize you with a little striptease and then you don't show. I'm swinging on you like a 60s. Yeah.
The swinging 60s, as the era was known. He's swinging on you, and his infamous move is his big judo chop.
Defenseless, my rhymes can't be deflected. You like all the sex I've ever had, I'm protected. Yeah, people.
That's just wrong. Oh man, that's terrible. Let's show that to kids coming up learning about puberty. I love when he has the unprotected line and the one dude just looks at the camera and just gives it a cheeky wink.
Deflected, you like all the sex I've ever had, I'm protected. Yeah, people want a hero with a little personality. No one wants to sit through your gritty reality. Maybe Q can craft some new plot line. You made Thunderbolt 2 bloody time. I'm one of a...
So true, so true. I was thinking we do have some repeats of stuff. So Q, Quartermaster. Q was kind of reinvented in the Daniel Craig Bond versions, that's for sure. But playing off of that, like, yeah, it's very gritty. It's real. I like what they did. Honestly, I kind of liken it to the Batman movies when Christopher Nolan took over in terms of what they did with the Bond series. Because the Bond, if you look at that, like some of the weapons that he had and some of the stuff they invented, it was farcical, and they made it grittier. They made it more real and kind of down to earth, and I guess I want to say relatable. It definitely had a darker tone and a more edgy vibe to it versus the other ones, which were fun and which were good movies, but it was just action packed. It was, you know, it was a joyride. There was sex, there was, you know, Bond just being a boss, but yeah, this one was more of a flawed Bond, really. And they did the same with the Batman movies, and that's what I think Nolan did such a great job with those, when they kind of reinvented and reinvigorated that series. Going off on tangents, it's okay.
You can grab some new plotline. You made Thunderbolt 2 bloody time. I'm one of a kind, you're always getting remade. You can't touch me, double OB, hey.
It's good wordplay. James Bond 007. Another one of Austin Powers' greatest lines. Oh, behave. Oh, behave.
You can't touch me, double OB, hey.
I can't believe I'm wasting my time with this clown. I should be on an island with a fucking model by now, sipping dry martini.
All right, so he's like, I'll see your swagger with my own swagger, and that's what Bond is. I mean, he gets with models, he gets with hot women, on islands, sipping martinis. That's just the life that he leads.
My time with this clown, I should.
And I like how the beat switched up when it went back to Bond, and you just have sort of a full-on style change and a color change as well. You know, you got the red, like the blood behind him, whereas Austin Powers, it felt like the 60s, like the hippie era, all the different colors and rainbows and vibrance, and I was getting a contact high from it all as I was watching it.
Double OB, hey.
I can't believe I'm wasting my time with this clown. I should be on an island with a fucking model by now, sipping dry martinis and peeling off bikinis, not rapping against Swedish penis pumping weenies.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
not
say I
mine.
was finished. I'm sick of your
Hang on, I'm gonna bring it back, because I got so zoned out on Daniel Craig's sexiness that I forgot to focus.
island with a fucking model by now, sipping dry martinis and peeling off bikinis, not rapping against Swedish penis pumping weenies.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
not
say I
mine.
was finished. I'm sick of your
Yeah, that's it. That's not mine. He does that in the movie too, when he's got the Swedish penis pump and he's going through his things. That's a good play off of that. A lot of good homage being paid to both movies.
gimmicks. I'm the best spy in the business. Just ask all the critics. And I've been through hell, so yeah, I'm a bit of a cynic. But I'm the original model.
Ooh, that's a serious line. That's a hard line right there. That's when we just got real for a second. Wow. Like if I heard that in a rap song, you know, this is a rap song, but if I heard it not in, you know, two fantasy characters rap battling each other, but an actual artist putting it out, I'd be like, wow, that is a bar right there. I've been through hell, you know, going through hell. Of course I'm a cynic for all the shit that I've been through, everything I've gone through in my life. Wow, that's a good one. You would definitely be a cynic coming back from hell. I'd bring the suntan lotion with me though.
The critics, and I've been through hell, so yeah, I'm a bit of a cynic. But I'm the original model that your free ass mimics.
I wouldn't exactly call it original. It's the most prominent, dominant bomb spy, so pay homage. Handing out ass whippings. I'm on some real James Bond. You're before.
This has to be the Sean Connery Bond. Oh my God, that's amazing. You're not the original. I'm the original. I'm the one who really made Bond into Bond and the fame and the allure that he has and the womanizer that he is today. Ass whooping, right? All the ass that he gets, but also whipping ass, going into bondage. You got the sex games, playing off of James Bond as well. He's beating those cheeks right now. Get it. Get it, Connery Bond.
I'm spy, so pay homage. Handing out ass whippings. I'm on some real James Bond. Your performance doesn't stir me, and I'm certainly not shaken. I wanted shitty acting in my action film. I'd go and watch Taken. I see your modern gadgets, and
that hurt me a little bit. Liam Neeson, what? I mean, just because he doesn't have to say words at all in Taken and just be a badass the whole time doesn't mean that he acted poorly. Okay, maybe it does. I thought Taken was all right. You know, if you get drunk and watch Taken, it's a fun ride. Taken 2, Taken 3, I didn't even know. Yeah, that's dirty. That's a dirty diss. I like that one. Who's he going after, though? He's not going after Austin. He's going back at Daniel Craig's Bond, seems like. But also stirred, shaken. No, he's got it the other way around. I was going to say stirred, not shaken. No, Bond always takes his drinks shaken, not stirred. Yeah, baby.
I wanted shitty acting in my action film. I'd go and watch Taken. I see your modern
Or is it shaken, not stirred? Oh my God, I'm mixing this up now. This is going to bother me. Somebody's going to have to comment below and please clear that up for me. I know you guys will do it. I love you.
gadgets, and I piss on them all. I don't
Hang on.
film. I'd go and watch Taken. I see your modern gadgets, and I piss on them all. I don't
clever visual entendre there when he's actually peeing and he's then pissing on these gadgets. I see your modern gadgets. And again, I mean, definitely Connery's Bond, the older Bonds, Pierce Brosnan's Bond, they had cooler gadgets. They did. There was some crazy ass fucking weaponry that they got given in spy shit. The modern Bond just gets a handgun that just, you know, clocks onto his fingerprints. So, yeah, that's for sure.
Need a cue to break your balls.
Was that one of the greatest lines of this battle rap so far?
And I piss on them all. I don't need a cue to break your balls. I
love how he's doing the Connery sort of accent and a little bit of Scottish that's creeping in too as he does it. I don't need a cue to break your balls. So Q, quartermaster, we established that one from the Bond universe. But also, Q is in a cue ball. What does a cue ball do? You know, breaks the balls when you're breaking it. Yeah, that's really good. Breaking James Bond's testicles. All right, that's enough of a visual image.
And I piss on them all. I don't need a cue to break your balls. I'm the granddad of the brand millions of fans have been sold on. You're so far up on my nuts, I should call you Bond. Gold Bond.
Yeah,
That's clever when just the whole instrumental drops out to really let that hit, because there's always that line that he's got, you know, what's your name? And he's like, Bond, James Bond. But this time he went, Bond, Gold Bond at you, pamper your nutsack with. You're so up my nuts, get it? The Gold Bond playing off his name. That's a good one. This is ruthless, except this is Bond against Bond, so I'm not sure how to process this.
I've been sold on. You're so far up on my nuts, I should call you Bond. Gold Bond.
yeah, could I get back in my rap, please?
Oh, these, you velvety hat.
Slapping bitches. That just happened. He wants to get in his rap, and also he just got rapped technically. All you literary experts out there, you didn't think that one slid by me, did you?
Could I get back in my rap, please?
Rap these, you velvety hat.
It's the movie business and you've had your six. The world has had quite enough rug-wearing misogynists.
Rug-wearing misogynist. Yeah, it is kind of ironic that, you know, Sean Connery plays Bond, infamous womanizer, and kind of in real life he's the same thing. That's for sure. So I'm not sure if they're dissing Bond or if they're dissing Connery there, but actually both apply, so it doesn't matter. And he did wear wigs, but also the Had Your Six. I'm trying to think, what was the movie when he got fired on, and dude fired 6 rounds of his Smith & Wesson, wasn't it? And then Bond was like, "You've had your 6." Bam, because he tried to fire on him again, and his gun was empty. Get it? Had your 6. Oh my God, does that go even deeper? I thought he was in 7 movies or 8. So he must be 6. It must be 6 movies. 6 movies that he's been in. I think that's a shout out to that, to the amount of movies that Sean Connery has been in, the Bond movies.
And you've had your 6. The world has had quite enough rug-wearing misogynists.
Yeah, to be honest, you are a bit rapey. I mean, I like to swing, but Dr. No means no, baby.
Dr. No, again, one of the Bond villains. Dr. No means no, and no means no. When it comes to sex, you are a bit rapey. I love how Austin Powers chimes in. And again, what's so cool is that every time one of them speaks, the production switches and it matches just the theme of what each one is going for. So we're back to the Powers music right now. Just really cool production to this whole thing, man.
You are a bit rapey. I mean, I like to swing, but Dr. No means no, baby.
Oh, please, I'm an extraordinary gentleman. Undistinguished. If they made a mini-me, they'd have to cast Peter Dinklage.
Hey. Yeah, swag. Peter Dinklage is a beast, man. Game of Thrones, he was a beast. All right, Tyrion Lannister is my favorite character. Don't come at me with any type of energy besides that, people. Also, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was a movie and a comic that Sean Connery was in. So, yeah.
Undistinguished. If they made a mini-me, they'd have to cast Peter Dinklage.
Or maybe they should cast a Bond who's actually English.
Why, pussy, aren't you the cunning linguist?
As a matter of fact,
Doesn't Moneypenny say, Bond, aren't you the cunning linguist? I'm pretty sure. But get it, cunning linguist, pussy? Cunning linguist, right? Cunning linguist. I swear I can enunciate words today. But you get where we're going with this, playing off of the pussy scheme and, you know, doing a bit of munching in that direction, getting sexual again, but also calling Bond a pussy at the same time, cunning linguist. That's good. That is good. And then the English bars is good as well by Bond. And I talked about this a little bit. The English-Scottish rivalry. Any Scotsmen in the house, comment below. What are you? Are you independents or you want to keep Britain united? Let me know. We love politics around here. You know, just go watch the Trump and Hillary Clinton one and watch how I just got demolished by everybody who got in their feelings just for me commenting on and analyzing a battle. Anyways, English. Daniel Craig is English. Sean Connery, Scottish to English. There it is, right there. A lot of people say, hey, Bond is English. It needs to be played by English people. You've had Americans play Bond. You've had Scots play Bonds. Let's bring it back to England. It's coming home. Not the Euros. Bond is coming home.
It's actually English.
Why, pussy, aren't you the cunning linguist?
As a matter of fact, I've got a knack for licking old cunts. After I beat you, I'll kick the shit out of the man who does your stunts. Now
Daniel Craig does all his stunts. That's why he's a boss. All right. Connery, yeah, had a stunt man for the whole thing. But then licking old cunts, get it? Again, eating pussy again. He's licking old cunts. But when you lick someone, like putting a hit out on someone when you lick them. So he's an assassin right now. He's assassinating an old cunt. And in this case, that is Sean Connery, James Bond.
knack for licking old cunts. After I beat you, I'll kick the shit out of the man who does your stunts.
Now you listen here, you little duck-faced runt. I'm all in. I'm ready to die any day that you want.
I'm all in. Like when Bond goes all in Casino Royale. Again, the visual movie homage being paid. I love that. And then ready to die. Die any day. Yeah, another Bond movie reference. That was good. Meet our friend Ben Atha. He played that James Bond. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, Zach Sherwin was involved. Was Zach Sherwin one of the characters? Did I miss something? That would explain. I notice a lot of times when the flows really get those condensed schemes, that's like a Sherwin sort of trait that he does. Wow. I'm just enjoying the production. Ooh. Oh, 2 different producers. That's dope. 3 different producers, actually. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of my affinity for the Bond movies. And I really enjoy the Austin Power movies, too. This is one of my favorite battles that I've covered so far. And honestly, they all did well in their own pockets. I feel like Austin could have been more ruthless attacking Bond, but I think in terms of the voice acting and just the characterization, that was money in the bank. That was absolutely spot on, so I got to give points for that. Daniel Craig was ruthless. Connery came in and he was ruthless as well. I mean, do you give it to Bond? Yeah, you got to give it to Bond. We got the bars. We got the Bond. Yeah, it's on. ERB? You were Knox Hill certified. So hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Comment down below any other ERBs you want to see me do, or if there's other artists you want to see me check out. I try to read all of your comments, guys. I'll respond as much as I can, so please keep commenting and keep posting. Also, if you're here at the end of this video, obviously you're enjoying the content. I read a stat that over 70% of you who watch these vids are not subscribed. Please, if you want to support me and support this channel directly, do me a favor, hit that sub button with notifications on. As always, it's your reminder to stay safe, stay positive. It's Knox Hill. I'll catch you again. I'm out.